Hey guys, in today's video I'm showing you how I made these hydrangeas using a kit from SDK Miniatures. You'll find a link to their website down below. Things I used are thick craft foam from Michaels, and I cut 2 pieces off and taped them together just to get a thicker work surface, but that step is optional. I'm using fine tip tweezers, a stylus which I also got at Michaels in the clay tools aisle, fast scrap tacky glue, floral foam, craft paint in these colors, soil, and this is off-brand Play-Doh from the dollar store. Another optional thing that I like to do is use a couple of these styrofoam balls, and I got this bag on eBay for $1, and I'll leave a link below. I like to use a couple of these instead of all the large beads that came with the kit, just so that I have enough flower petals. But again, this step is totally optional. So inside the kit, there are these really nice detailed instructions with illustrations, 4 sheets of leaves in 3 different sizes, 2 sheets of petals, a bag with 9 beads and pre-cut wire for the stems, a flower pot, and a tiny bag of soil. I start by painting the leaves with the green paint with a few drops of water added. The watered down paint gives some variation in the color, which makes the leaves look more realistic. I do one side, let it dry, and then do the other side. I do the same thing with the petals. I put both shades of blue plus the white on a paper plate, and I just randomly mix the colors together as I'm applying it. This gives me slightly different shades of blue every few rows. While the paint is drying, I glue the beads to the top of the wires and let them dry. I use 2 large beads, 4 small beads, and 3 styrofoam balls. When the paint is dry, I carefully pull the leaves from the backing, making sure not to tear the stems. I add veins by placing a leaf on the foam and then etching lines with the stylus. For the small leaves, I'm using a stick pen to make the lines. For the petals, I'm punching a few out at a time directly onto the foam with the stylus. And then I use the stylus to cup the petals. I use a stick pen to spread glue on a bead, and then I add petals using the tweezers. When 9 are complete, I add the leaves. I curled the stem using the stylus. I put a small amount of glue on the stem and let it sit for a few seconds. Then I attach the leaf using the tweezers. I follow the suggested placement in the instructions for all the leaves. I use the same steps to make leaf stems. When I'm finished, I have 9 leaf stems and 9 flowers. To make them into a bush, I form a mound using the Play-Doh. I'm working on a piece of plastic so that it doesn't stick. I spread on a thick layer of glue and then sprinkle on the soil. I push the stems into the mound. I periodically arrange them to get the shape that I want. So here's how it looks when it's finished, and it's all ready to be added to Mary Dib's garden. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.